And some more breaking news on the broadcast, and this is a CNN News 18 exclusive. A central report has raised alarm over Madhya Pradesh's water contaminated quality. A nationwide survey conducted between July and October 2024 found that only 63% of water samples in MP passed the quality tests for E. coli, total coliform and pH, which was far below the national average of 76%. For more on this, I'm being joined by CNN News 18's Aman Sharma. Aman, thank you so much for bringing us, this crucial input. Now, could you give us a breakdown of the numbers, these alarming numbers that we're looking at?
Well, Aisha, see, we all know that the Indore contaminated water deaths have grabbed the headlines in the last 3 days. There is a lot of things that we have exposed on how the entire tender was delayed, the work was delayed, but also now on the quality of the work which has happened. There is a very, very damning central report. This is the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, the Ministry of Jal Shakti, in fact, commissioning a survey it does every year to assess the drinking water quality under the Har Ghar Jal mission. We have accessed this report, which is the functional assessment of household tap connections, state report 2024 of Madhya Pradesh. And what this report is exposing now, Ayusha, is very, very shocking. The copy of this report which we have shows, and I point to you the first page, that the number of samples of water that were picked from Madhya Pradesh to check them if they are potable or not, more than 1/3 of the samples have failed the test. As per the report, if I point out to you, only 63.3% of the samples from Madhya Pradesh at households passed the potable water test. The nationwide average was 76%. Madhya Pradesh was much, much lower at just 63%. So more than 1/3 of the samples which were picked from various villages in Madhya Pradesh have failed the potable water test. That is a very, very shocking figure. And if I take you forward in this report, what the other shocking parts of this report are, which they are highlighting, when Madhya Pradesh was asked, Ayusha, a series of 7 questions asking them about what is the frequency of collection of water samples for quality testing at the state level. Is there any SOP present for water quality monitoring? The type of monitoring system, the type of disinfection system being used, what is the method of controlling disinfection in a water supply scheme? There was no response by Madhya Pradesh to any of these questions to the central government, to the central survey. This is extremely shocking. The central government survey has said response for this question was not received from the state. So Madhya Pradesh was not even willing to tell the center what it really was doing to ensure that the water supply, the quality of water supply was being regularly tested in the state. Now let me bring you to the next shocking figure, which is really very, very concerning when it comes to Indore. With the water quality, we have spoken about that the quality of water supplied in Madhya Pradesh, only 63% of the samples have passed the test. Now, guess what? How much samples did in Indore pass the test? Just 33%. And there is the figure here. In Indore, only 33% water samples tested in Indore's villages have passed the potable water test. This shows that while the state saw 63% samples passing, Indore is just at 33%. Every, out 2/3 of the samples which were tested in Indore failed the potable water test. And I think this is reflective of the malaise that is, plaguing Indore, the Indore Municipal Corporation, where this water supply, Bhagirathpura, has claimed 14 to 15 lives. Now we are exposing that a central survey is saying that just 33% of water samples picked from Indore passed the potable water test. And these are the tests carried out to see if the water is even fit for drinking. Further, another shocking figure that I have for you from this particular survey, the availability of field test kits. So how do you test water? If we go to the field, you need a kit to test the water. How many of these test kits were available in Indore? Ayusha, we are exposing that just 14.7% samples were tested by Madhya Pradesh for potable water. So the field test kit availability in Indore is as low as 14.7%. And this maybe, Ayusha, explains why testing is not being carried out in Indore, and that is why the big tragedy like the one which has happened in Indore is now being exposed. So overall, the central report has now raising alarm over Madhya Pradesh water supply. As I said, the nationwide survey, this was conducted between July and October 2024, has found that only 63% of the water samples in Madhya Pradesh passed the quality test. These quality tests are done for E. coli, total coliform and pH, and these are far below the national average, 76%. In Indore, in fact, only 33% of the samples were found to be potable. Back to you, Ayusha.
Right, Aman, thank you so much for breaking down those inputs for us. It remains to be seen what kind of directives and, precautions the central government will now take. But for now, thank you so much.